Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you guys. Today we're going to be talking about severe weather Sunday, Monday, and possibly more days next week that we will need to talk about. Um, so yeah, on Sunday there is a day 4 severe weather risk from Dallas, Texas up to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and including the Oklahoma City metro. Day 5, this risk shifts southeastward and includes Louisiana into parts of Alabama. Getting along with the big picture here and looking at the GFS model or the Euro model, I guess, because that's the first model we're going to look at. Oh, it looks like the Euro model still hasn't updated today. So we're going to go look at the GFS model here. Here we are. This is right about now, and we can see we're going to have an active troughing pattern kind of move in, and you can see there is going to be this intense trough that's going to kind of dig in to the central United States here and create this severe weather event starting Sunday, probably afternoon, and then lasting into Monday, um, Monday night even, and then going into maybe Tuesday as well. The NAM does showcase this event as well. The NAM has a lot more of an intense trough than what the GFS does, which is something to watch. The NAM's moisture is going to be much less than what the GFS shows, and that's because the NAM always underdoes moisture in the fall, even though it has a stronger low pressure system, always happens. Severe weather here with this look, though, would be present across Oklahoma into Texas there. Um, Not the best look, though, but I think later at night maybe it'd be better. Nah, it doesn't really look like it. Why don't we start with the GFS here around sunset Sunday, a little bit after that actually. So we can see we have a surface low pressure system here, north central Oklahoma, bringing up dew points into the upper 50s and low 60s. Looking at forecast sounding data, you can see we have enlarged photographs here with a long veered kind of look to them. Hail will probably be a threat, maybe some tornadoes and some damaging wind as well. Earlier in the day, we probably will have that tornado risk as we will have a lot more convective potential energy. These low-topped supercells will probably be a hazard here. Looking in here, the low-level jet's going to be 40 plus knots, which should be more than enough fuel to get these storms to rotate, and we'll have instability of around 900. The only problem is where's the overlap going to be, and that can be displayed with EHI, and the EHI kind of maxes out over central Oklahoma, so that's where the best overlap is of ingredients. Then going into Tuesday, severe weather will be likely. Probably a little bit further north than what the SBC shows, probably somewhere to like this, and probably further south as well. But we'll have a strong system kind of dipping in here. We might have a couple spurts of severe weather that'll really kind of dictate. We'll have one overnight here in the Arklatex region probably, and then one earlier in the day. The overnight one in the Arklatex region will probably entail a more strong tornado threat, higher tornado threat, potentially stronger tornadoes if you can get that instability to kind of move in there. Really gonna have to kind of wait and see to really say anything more than an all hazards threat. Really more damaging wind and tornado related on Tuesday, as lots of details really just aren't there yet. With how fast the system is going to be moving and also kind of the ejection of it and where it's going to be. But as you can see here, overnight is going to be the highest tornado risk. We have dew points. That's not dew points. Dew points are going to be well into the 60s with a surface low there in northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, and that's going to draw up moisture. I think the surface low placement is going to be the most crucial. If we can get the surface low all the way up into northern Arkansas, southern Missouri, a more widespread severe weather event will be likely across the southern U.S. If it just sticks around the kind of the Arkansas-Louisiana border, it's going to be more of a local threat really for areas in here, south and westward as well. Low-level jet shouldn't really be a problem. It'll be 30 to 40 knots, maybe higher than that even. It'll really start to kick in towards 60 when we have values of 55 plus knots. Going into Tuesday, the severe weather threat will shift eastward, and we'll go to the national spotlight here. As the severe weather threat should shift into kind of the Alabama, Tennessee region. I'm not really expecting severe weather to really be north of the Tennessee River unless something substantial changes. Maybe we'll have a little bit of severe weather along the Ohio River Valley, but I doubt that. I just think the instability up there is not going to be good enough. We can see here instability is kind of low really throughout the whole United States on Tuesday. We'll have to see kind of what happens. Looking into ensembles, we'll look at the 12Z run. Sunday, toward the middle of the, we'll look toward 0Z, even though the peak will be later than that or earlier than that. We can see we'll have severe potential there, mainly in eastern Oklahoma, northern Texas, with that strong system moving in. And then Tuesday, late Monday into early Tuesday, we'll have that threat over the Dixie Alley region there. Dew points into the 60s with instability values into the 100 to 500 range. And then Tuesday itself, a low-end severe risk as you go further to the east. So, not really expecting anything too significant at this time, but definitely something to kind of keep an eye on if you are in the southern U.S. Something to kind of watch, keep your eye out for. Severe weather will be possible over the next few days, but we're not expecting anything too significant. That's going to do it for this little short update video. Thanks for watching and have a good day.